All right, I want to talk about the Ebola virus. I want to talk about what it is, what it's not, and what it could be. All right, let's focus on the facts. Okay, first, there's 5 different strains of the Ebola virus. The most devastating, the deadliest one is the Zaire strain. That has a mortality rate of 90%, around 90%. That means that for every 10 people who get it, or every 100 people who get it, about 90 of them are going to die. Or for every 10 people who get it, about 9 of them are going to die. 90% of people who get it are basically going to die with a mortality rate of 90%. That is absolutely incredible, and it could really devastate the area. Now, the spread has been limited by the fact that it's not an airborne virus. It is not an airborne virus, meaning that it doesn't go through your respiratory system, and when somebody coughs in the room, it goes through the air, it actually gets into somebody else's lungs, and then it is transmitted that way. It doesn't do that. Okay, it's not airborne. Now, there have been some reports that it may be going airborne. There's some rumors that it is happening from human to human. I haven't seen any evidence to back that up whatsoever. All right, that doesn't mean that it can't change, but as of now, Ebola is not a airborne virus. Okay, what it does transmit with close contact, close human to human contact. Okay, sweat, it can be in sweat, and like really close contact, not necessarily breathing around somebody or coughing around somebody. It's not at that point yet. With that said, we could get to the point where it mutates and it does become airborne. And if it does, then that becomes a much bigger threat. Now, so far, well over 660 people have died in Africa, particularly West Africa, because of this Ebola virus. Now, like I said, the Zaire strain is the very worst one that they have, 90% mortality rate. Now, it could mutate because when it goes from person to person, it changes just a little bit. And it could get to the point where the virus actually mutates to the point where it can be transmitted from air to air. If that happens, then, then it'll be easier for somebody to get on a plane and just fly over to another country, and it would spread pretty much around the world, especially with the invention of the aircraft and what we have as far as transportation technology right now. Also, if the virus maintains its mortality rate of 90% and it takes longer to actually kill the host, then it can spread more effectively because people will start to spread it. And the incubation period could really affect this too. But what it means is that people will start to spread it, even without showing a lot of symptoms. And the longer they're able to walk around and spread it, the more it's going to actually spread the person to person. So that's something that could happen. But as of now, it's not an airborne virus. And right now they're talking about bringing over 2 Americans. 2 Americans infected with the Ebola virus. The American government, the CDC, is going to bring them over to the U.S., to Atlanta, over from Africa, and it's got some people kind of nervous. Obviously, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, is headquartered in Atlanta, or around the Atlanta area, and so they're going to be treated there now. I do want to know, why don't they just bring over resources to Africa to treat the 2 Americans over there, and also treat other Africans? It seems to me it would be more logical, to bring over some resources and treat not only those 2 Americans, but the other people over there as well. Now, it could be time absorbing, and that may be part of the reason why they don't want to bring over a lot of resources. Some of these resources may be difficult to actually put on an airplane and bring over, but to me, if it's just in one particular area, one continent, it makes sense to just sort of make sure it stays there. Again, it doesn't spread as easily as some people may think. However, this is one heck of a disease. I mean, this is like one of the worst viruses you could possibly get. This basically turns your insides into, it just destroys your organs. It's absolutely incredible. Not something you ever want to get. Now, it could evolve to the point where it's something that can spread around the world and be incredibly deadly as an airborne virus. But we're not at that point yet. So share your thoughts, share your opinions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This is what I've done with my prepping so far. I just got some sternal fluid, CB radio, which doesn't really work that well in the mountains. Got a gas mask, nuclear, biological, chemical gas mask, plenty of extra batteries, water filter, Coleman lamp for if the lights go out. My own first aid kits, surgery pads and stuff like that. My own tools, good things to have around. Mechanical tool set, power drill. This isn't useful, but these are mixed martial arts gloves. This right here is a Coleman grill and a propane grill. And you can also use propane to heat this heater up So that's pretty useful as well. Bug out bag, you know, portable water filter, map, sleeping bag, tools, knives, things like that. That's food, of course, just things you definitely want to have, and obviously for emergencies you always want to have some type of water. So some stuff to keep in mind. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and don't forget the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Bye.